Yeah, let's just skip the formalities. We're late anyways, man. Big up, welcome to NAF. If you've never been here, make sure you smash the like button. Daps is gonna be back in about 20 minutes. He was at the PSG game, so he got to witness Barcola live. He got to witness João Neves live. Vitinha ball out live. Yeah, and he can tell us all about it, and he can tell us how he doesn't mind. And it is what it is. But it will tell us that in about 20 minutes. Monts is just late. There's nothing new. And then man, we'll see what Spurs fans. Jay's gonna turn up as well, other Jay. But we got Catch and we got VD as well. And yeah, man. What we saying, man? Arsenal's done all right, maybe finding some form finally. Should have scored about 4 or 5 from what I could see. Vlahovic is apparently being offered for 33 million, but then his quotes are talks breaking down. Chelsea might be chasing him. There's now all of a sudden, like Cambiaso talks have reopened for Man City. Spurs fans are getting onto Levy. It's funny. They're making articles. They're not even making tweets. They're making articles, like online articles. It's crazy. So yeah, man. What are you man saying? Yeah, Steve might jump. I don't know actually. Steve might go straight home, but he's gonna come here first. So he might. You never know.
Yeah, I'm all good, man. Nice little 3 points yesterday. I can't complain, man. And it's good to see Havertz, a little bit of form. Like, especially for how bad he is. The last couple of games, that guy's been so bad. So just for him to get and it was that assist was like it was class. Even though it was Dynamo, it was nice little cushion header, boom, straight to Rice. You know how it goes. My captain. But yeah, man, 3 points in the bag. On to the next game. But you see, for that game there, that made me realize, you see, Sterling, it's over. It's over, bro. Like, it's over, bro. Like, I thought we were gonna do the Havertz thing. Maybe like we get a little something out of him, because I saw, who was it? I think it was Manu. I think it was the Manu game, and he come on like a little 15-minute cameo, and he looked artsy, like, and everyone was like, "Yo, like Sterling looked alright. He should play." And I was like, you know what? After that little 15-minute cameo, I was like, you know what? Try him, man. Bro, watched him down that right yesterday, yeah. Oh my god, bro, it was so bad. Like, I don't think he beat literally beat his man the whole. I think he played 60 minutes as well, 55 minutes. Bro, he was so bad. You're going up against like builders / flipping, like it's a long day, and if you can't get no change out of these, man, there's no hope for you no more. The whole like the big stage for Sterling, yeah, it's done. You need to go.
It's been done.
Yeah, don't write. No, but when you have a little bit of hope in it, because it's like new club. You've gone from Chelsea. You're thinking, raw. Maybe he's got a little chip on his shoulder. He's gonna show. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he had something.
He's gonna show the best of him. He's like, you still got to see the best of me. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
no, your time's done, brother. Saudi's calling.
Yeah, and you know what as well? The whole like, bro, you see the little when we got him and he had the little video of him saying, "Oh, you ain't," bro. He sucked me in, no Holmes. He sucked me in. I'm there thinking, maybe he ain't done. He's only 20. How old Sterling? What, 30?
Yeah, he's not even old.
Yeah, he ain't even. He's old, but he's not old. You get what I mean? Like, you've seen 30-year-olds still be able to do it. So I'm thinking, you know what? Maybe he's got something, or maybe he's got a little chip on his shoulder. He's gonna come and maybe do something. But yeah, yesterday just confirmed it for me. Sterling, bro, we need to. How much we paying him? Like 200 and bro, cancel that. Send him home, bro. It's time to go.
No. You don't have a home here, man. No.
Why not?
God forbid he comes back to my club, man. God forbid. I never wanted this guy at my club to begin with. He's rubbish. He was a massive system player. Cool, he did well in Pep's system, but outside of it, he's got no. Nah, man, I ain't trying to hear that. I dislike Sterling. I actually dislike him as a person, as a player. I don't like him.
And you know what? Sorry, Cass, that's another thing. Like, you see, where Sterling, when you look at his career, you could say, yeah, Sterling's had a good career. Do you get what I mean?
Of course he has, yeah.
But don't do the thing where you're holding on, like, like when the flipping
Leave the football
see,
before the football
yeah,
leaves you.
leaves you. You know, like the old man, he's got like no hair at the side, but he's got the little couple dreads at the top. Bro, just cut them off. Just cut it all off. It's done, bro. Like, it's time to just hang them up. So, yeah, for me, that just confirmed, man. We need something else on that right. And Sterling, yeah, send him back over to Stamford Bridge, car. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I did. You know what? I'm not gonna sit here and act like I watched your game in it. I was too busy watching the classic of the second half, of the what's it called, of the PSG game, in it. And obviously, I'm gonna wait for Daps to come, and then we go and then get his point of view and whatnot. But before that, I'm not gonna act like I watched the Arsenal game, But I got told that you lot were quite good. It was an easy win and whatnot. You lot were creating the main thing, that you lot were creating chances. So
and
I
you
think
know
that
what? We went down. We created a chance through the middle. I was like,
oh,
bro, I swear down, I'm not joking, bro. Odegaard, I think I can't remember who passed it to him. Someone's passed it to him, and Odegaard. As soon as he gets the ball, his natural reaction is he literally like just goes to the right to find Saka. Bro, he got the ball and he kind of turned. Play the ball through the middle tap. I think it was to Rice as well, and Rice just missed a chance. But I was like, okay, maybe he's seeing, like, he's listening, because, bro, I ain't seen us go down the middle in ages. And maybe it might be just Dynamo, in it, that we think, oh, you know what, these are so dead. Let's give them something to. Oh, look, we've done it. But yeah, man, I was surprised, bro.
Let's ask the people in the comments. What about you lot in the comments? Do you feel like you can't look at this game as a sample size for Arsenal? They're gonna do well again in the league, like, consistently, or do you reckon there is a little something? It all matters, form matters. Getting a win and run, that also matters. So let me know in the comments as well. But as you lot are typing in the comments, before you say "oh dear God" and all that kind of stuff for Odegaard, smash the likes. We are nearly on 100 likes. We're halfway, 50. Nearly 10 minutes in and not even on 100 likes is a disgrace. I could be weird. I could just go and buy some likes online. Fake ones, to make myself feel better, to make sure you lot think that, this channel must be doing well. Anyways, smash the like, subscribe if you're new as well. So don't forget. And also, if you're new, don't be afraid to get involved in the chat as well. Anyone gets rude to you lot. If you're new subscribers and you want to get involved in the chat, I'll ban them.
Facts.
Simple as that. Monts will be here, and I'm pretty sure he's gonna have enough to say. Martinelli, I know he got a nasty little bit. I'm so glad I didn't do that bet in all comps. That whip was nasty.
Listen, I ain't seen Marty do something. I don't think I've ever seen Marty.
I don't think I've
ever seen Marty do that, bro. Even yesterday, after the game, I'm sitting down going, "Raw, Marty's doing this. All these guys down." Like, I was a bit gassed, and then I had to come down to. I'm like, it's Dynamo, bro. Just chilled out. Don't be going on making yourself look stupid. Yeah, because this is what these men do. I get a bit of, oh yeah, and then they just. Yeah, zap man straight back down. But yeah, no, Marty for me yesterday, but that was one of his like best performances. Like, he was like actually trying to beat his man, run into the byline, boom, getting the balls in, and he done one to, I think it was Rice, and Rice missed it in the box as well.
Even Rice's goal was quite nice,
but then Rice had a cold game, and then just for the last thing, it's like, you see Ethan. I wanted Ethan to get that assist. He crosses it into Rice. Yeah?
Oh, he's back, yeah? I didn't even notice.
He come on, I think it was like the 6th. He come on for Sterling. He come on for Sterling. And literally, it was crazy. Night and day. A 17-year-old, made the 30-year-old look like, mate, there's levels to this stuff. Like, chill out. But he come on a banging ball into the box from the right side, like, and Rice, no one on him. Middle of the goal, he anticipated it too much, and he's like gone to header it, but it's gone wide. But yeah, apart from that, man, everyone had a good performance, bar fucking Sterling. Get him gone.
But you know what? This is the maddest thing is that, like, even though we can talk about the game, I think everyone like in here is like, oh, it's a dead game. Like, who cares? Kind of type thing in it. That doesn't mean you can't make it 100 likes, people. By the way, minimum. It's more like, look, there's Vlahovic rumours now. There's Gyökeres rumours. There's all sorts of rumours for strikers, and there's a potential list that you've got going on. There's Sesko, Vlahovic, and then Gyökeres. It looks like that might be the list people that like to run in the channels basically and go from there. So you can kind of see what Arteta striker wants to go. But then you got your Banksy now, and even he's done the switch, got rid of the mural, and literally got Josh. Have you not seen it? He's got Josh Kroenke painted or he graffitied in the tunnel, Arsenal tunnel, and said, "Go splash the cash." Bro, I'm not joking, yeah. Like, I don't understand what is stopping Arsenal. Your finances are so good at the moment, and you got so much you can do and leverage. You can go and afford whoever you need to afford, right? So don't believe that you don't have don't think you don't have the cash, because you do. But I don't know if it's Arsenal's mentality to technically not overpay, in the January window. It's like they want value, they want their actual value rather than paying the extra 10, 15. They'd rather wait to the summer. And I'm thinking that surely this is not the mentality of Arsenal Football Club.
A big club, you should say, in any big club. But
popular club.
Yeah, chill out. Then you could put in in the same breath, it's like, bro, if he's going to Josh and these man saying, "Raw, I need bread," bro, they could look at him and go, "Mate, we gave you 700 M's, yeah, and you ain't it's kind of cheeky going to, you know what I'm saying? You kind of now it's kind of get what you've been given, because if he goes, and obviously we could see that we need reinforcements, but I don't think Arteta has any leg to stand on to go and be like, yo, I demand this now, because bro, we gave you, so you've got a whole squad and your subs, and you're telling me you're short again. It's like, bro, what do you want me to do? I'm giving you, it's like, yeah. So for me, it could be more of a thing where they're just looking at it do we invest in him if maybe he don't win nothing this season, and maybe we're looking at someone else? I don't know, man.
You know why that doesn't go hand in hand, in my own opinion, is because they gave him a new contract. So that means they're willing. So if you're going to give a manager a new contract, surely you're willing to invest into that future as well. If you break down a 700 million in 5 seasons, it works out to 140 million per season. When you deep it, that's kind of like the norm these days, right?
So for Arsenal though, it's become the norm.
Yeah, but when you deep, but when you deep your, all right, cool. If I'm gonna be more level-headed about this, if you deep what you've invested over when Arsene Wenger was in, they owe this man, or owed the club, owe the fans much more money, because you're out of the top 6 clubs, you're second bottom. Do you know how insane that is? How can Arsenal in terms of spending since the Premier League has started out of all the sides?
Yeah, that's
crazy. How mad that is? You're on 1.76 billion. No, 1.6 billion. I think Tottenham's on 1.5 or 4. Well, Liverpool's a little bit higher, and obviously Man United, Chelsea now, obviously because Chelsea put a mad investment. Obviously, there's always sales. You can always look, but look at our net profit. I couldn't give a toss. What are you investing? Yeah. Right now, if you've got ambitions to win the league, and all these fans are saying, yeah, but we're only 6 points behind. We only got to do this. It only takes one blip from Liverpool, and all of a sudden you're back up there and you're in another conversation. Surely it's how does anyone look at this team that are up there in the directors or whatever and say, yeah, you know what, this is going to get us over the line? I don't feel it doesn't scream ambition.
Yeah, no, definitely not. But we've all seen it for literally years. We wanted the backup for Saka. We've wanted the back, we've wanted Rice. We got Rice, But we've been screaming. It's like our board just don't work like a big club. We don't. We're a big. Well, they say we're a big club, but we don't act like it. The way we handle transfers, we're never you see, January. I feel like City, after they had all this madness, look at City, they've got my man, the guy from Frankfurt. They got the other, is it that Brazilian dude? I can't.
Who?
The young guy. They've made 2 signings. I know they've made 2 signings, but that's my point.
He's at Man City.
Yeah.
Race, I think, or Reese,
yeah,
his name is. And I don't know if there's another Brazilian, but it was that. Is he from Uzbekistan or something like that? The Kusanov guy.
Yeah, I can't remember.
They got 2 young prospects, basically.
Yeah, but they even so, they're going out there, they're trying stuff. It's bro, I'm not even seeing bids getting rejected, or do you know what I'm saying? I'm not seeing nothing happening. It's we have to talk to the player and they have to 100%. Bro, go and make a bid. Go and test the waters, bro. All this, we have to make sure he's for us, bro. It's jarring. It's literally jarring because we're the ones sitting there. Remember, they're telling us before every transfer window, be excited, all this stuff. And then we sit here, get excited, like, oh yeah, we're going to. And then, bro, it's half. We got like what? 10 days left? Nothing. Not even a flipping negotiations or they've said we've agreed with Sesko on contract terms. Bro, I'm not buying all that. Like, until I see something in writing or until I see we've actually had a bid rejected so I can see, all right, we're actually trying to make a move. I'm not buying all these claims, bro, because it's like we got the best PR when it comes to Arsenal are looking at this player or Arsenal, and then it come to the end of the season. It come to the end of the transfer window. We get a loan on for Sterling and go, oh yeah, but we tried. No, bruv. You weren't trying because we ain't seen no bids rejected. Like I said, we ain't seen no one saying, yeah, they coming for me, but get me. I need to see something, bro.
Yeah, it's true, man. What do you think? What do you think, VD, man?
What about Arsenal?
Yeah, man. Because even your club right now is not spending nothing, but you just got. I think you have to commit. I think you have to free up space before you bring someone in. That's the way I'm looking at Chelsea.
We're a mess, but I'm sure we'll get onto.
I mean, Garnacho. Like, big up yourself, man. That's a big move.
That's clearly. I reckon you lot are using us to get Napoli to pay up. I don't think.
So you're calling David Ornstein, Fabrizio, and all these other lot just like.
No, but they can only go off what they've been told, right? And obviously, I've seen Fabrizio tweet many times about how we're chasing a guy, and then
Matt Law a liar as well, yeah.
Yeah, listen, they could just be briefing it, innit? I don't think we'll end up with him. And if we do, that's the project dead. That's the project dead. It's dead. It's finished.
Why is it dead?
60 million.
This is big. This is big million. We're talking
you
about,
just refunded the money for Mount, bro. Like, what are you doing? I'd rather take Mount back at the club. The only thing I like about Garnacho is he's a hard worker, innit? And in a team, our team kind of lacks work ethic up top. Like Sancho, his work ethic's improved, or off the ball. Neto is improved, but like it's not enough in it. And Garnacho is a hard runner, but you don't pay 60 million for a runner, bro. I mean, you might as well have just paid or just let Conor Gallagher play left wing and not sold him. Like, you know what I mean? So I don't think it will happen. But if it does, it's a project dead. 60 million. Deep it, we would have spent 120 million on Mudryk and Garnacho. Are you mad? Isn't that the same price that PSG paid for Mbappe or something like that? Or like what? Yeah, nah, that will be an absolute disgrace. Deep it, you could have bought Kavicha for that price. You could pay an extra 10 million and get Gyökeres, but you're gonna spend it on Garnacho. No, thank you. No, thank you. My head will be so gone, My head will be so gone.
I'd rather put Jackson on the wing and then get like,
you know what I mean? That's what I'm saying.
Like you said.
The thing is, Jackson out wide is actually, you could tell when he gets the ball out wide, he looks more natural. And he gets in the middle, and I can't be doing that no more. But natural.
Is this one of your sources?
Not really, no.
Fair enough. Daps will be here. Don't worry. He's literally on the way back. So we will talk about Manchester City. Don't you worry. And then obviously Jay's gonna jump in as well when he's ready. I don't know where the young Jay's at. Get these young bucks some opportunities and they go missing. So probably had enough. But the other Jay will jump in. But back to the Arsenal, man. We was talking about it yesterday, anyways. Catch. So it's just I'm thinking, where are the rumors, man? Are you taking Vlahovic,
bro?
Because it's a 3 year ago thing,
I dare you say yes. I dare you say yes.
Bro, I'm taking anyone.
I dare you say yes. He is awful, bro. Awful.
What?
Is he?
Wait.
Vlahovic is rubbish, bro.
I heard he's the baggers. I heard he scores.
Bro, he misses bad chances. I think last season he missed the most chances in the league.
No?
Ooh,
they say
it is. That's why I don't. That's why I don't like you.
It's high up.
It's
the high.
Allow it, man. Don't unless it's the main sources, man. Who is that? That's look at the source, bro. He spammed the keyboard. He put an at and spammed the keyboard. I ain't trying to hear that, man. Make sure they
Let me
hear that.
let
Some
me
dead
let me
sauce.
know what their source is saying, man. Let me go check this out anyway, because it will pop up on my.
Yeah,
But
either
back to
way,
Vlahovic.
I'm
Is
just saying,
Vlahovic that bad though? He's in the box.
rubbish.
But
He's
why though?
rubbish.
He's playing under a particular manager, like the way he wants to particularly play and all that kind of stuff. I don't think it suits him. And he's had a leg. And he's had a leg
but wait,
as well.
but Cass, if he comes to Arsenal, is he not going to be playing under a manager that likes to play a particularly way, like as well? That's Arteta for you. He's going to come there. He's going to say, "This is what you do." Da da da. Like it's not that. If you're saying that, that's exactly the same thing Arteta does. He's literally, if you don't fall in line, yeah, you're gone. So if you're saying that, then maybe
listen, he doesn't fix anything for Arsenal. Not at all. Not at all.
Wait, not a better upgrade on Havertz.
I don't even like Havertz. I would take Havertz over Vlahovic. I don't like Vlahovic at all. He's rubbish. Absolute rubbish. You don't need to go for someone that's actually going to bag you proper goals. I don't know why you haven't gone in for Gyökeres. Why you haven't pushed. He's perfect for your team, you know. He's perfect for nearly every team. Can drop deep with the ball, go into the channels, left foot, right foot. He can, he's back post for the tap in. He can score headers. He's the most complete striker in the world, in my opinion, in terms of actual completeness. I don't know why you haven't gone in for him.
Whoa, better than Isaac. No, let's not.
I think he's better. I think he's better than Isaac. I think he's better than Isaac.
I think he's more complete than
Isaac. I reckon Isaac will actually go for Isaac in the summer. I think that's
Well, actually, there's rumors of Liverpool are targeting him for the summer. But
Liverpool don't.
Liverpool ain't gonna pay. I was just about to say that's a rumor, man.
But they're cheapos, bro. Like,
yeah, but I can't rule Liverpool out for anything. When you ain't spent one summer and then in a January, there's a big signing incoming. Or there's gonna be
when you put it like that, they've got money to spend. Yeah.
And are they gonna spend anything over 80 million?
But the way that Slot's going on, if Slot walks in there and says, "I want Isaac," and he wins the Prem the first season, you can't really wrong him. Bro, get me who I want. I've just come in first season. Your legend Klopp couldn't do it with this team. I've come in, smashed it with this team. Bro, you kind of got to give him what he wants.
Did they even make any signings in the summer? I swear down they didn't. No. They signed Chiesa, and he's not even a real part of the
10
team.
Million. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. So yeah, for that.
I like Slot though. You see what Slot said in that interview with they were like, a lot of people use their fullbacks on inverting and stuff. Why don't you use Trent in that role? And he was like, listen, I trust my actual centre midfielders to do a job in centre midfield than my right back. But and he was like, he's using common sense, bro. He's using common sense.
Trent does do that sometimes. What's he talking about?
Yeah, but he's saying he'd rather not use him in the middle. Yeah, but he'd rather not use him in the middle over the midfielders because the midfielders know how to play midfield better than the right back. So he's like, have him out wide, play thing.
I hear you, but when you drop a comment like that, that's like a comment where you've never used your right back. Like you can't be saying that stuff when you actually do it as well. Like it makes no sense. You get me?
You could have also just said Trent's pants, man. Absolute pants player. I don't rate him either. I'll never rate someone. I'll never on the ball. Yeah, obviously elite. It's just when you're a right back, and the right back is a defender, and you struggle to defend like he does. I can't rate you.
Yeah, but you know what? For Trent, I don't rate him as like a defending right back. But then when I look at it as a whole, bro, Salah don't give that guy no help. Literally, Salah just stands up there and he's getting double teamed every time. That's my only thing with Trent. If he had like a Martinelli down the wing, I think he looks way better. But Salah literally just stays up there, bro. He does not come back. So it's kind of it's one of them with me. But
it's perfect timing. I'm just gonna answer Skills' question.
I heard some shit about Trent
taking Reece every single day. Every single day, I'll keep saying this.
You can take that overweight Teletubby, bro. It's fine. It doesn't matter to me.
Yeah, listen.
Overweighted, you don't play.
I've seen more this season from a defensive standpoint from James than I have from Trent. So he's only played like 2-3 games.
What did they say?
Wait, hold on. Wasn't it against you that Sancho got stinker and hooked in 45 minutes against Trent? Oh, my bugging. Right. And wasn't Reece actually coming? Wasn't Reece back fit for that game and struggled against Gakpo? Wasn't Reece James the one who should have tracked Curtis Jones's run for the goal when we beat you? Oh, okay, it's fine. That's fine.
You're asking the wrong person this. But even
I know.
Listen,
I know because as I said, you
could take your one game a year. Yeah, that Trent does well when Reece James does poorly. I'll continue. Listen, I'll continue watching James for those 4 games that he's back play better than Trent does all season on a defensive standpoint. I can't even fault Trent like attack-wise, wise in it, because that guy's got like some unreal passing.
Let's be honest, bro. Trent again. Trent had 2 stinkers defensively, and everyone just thinks, this season defensively he's been fine.
He's been alright, bro.
Do you know what? Yeah, the thing is, I have seen Trent defend well. It's just he does it. It's like he's lazy, bro. I'm telling you, he's lazy.
Yeah. No. I hear that. Like, that's why I don't call him a good. That's why I don't call him a good defender. But at the end of the day,
when was it? Was it?
If we're doing Trent and Reece James comparisons, because Reece James played all against fucking Wolves away, then just give it a rest, man. Put the fries in the bag.
I know what I've seen.
Put the right back in the bag, and yeah.
Big game player.
Who's a big game player?
Reece James, well, he can play in the big games, isn't it? But you know what I mean?
Yeah, I was gonna say, how can you be a big game player if you don't play in the big games?
He plays in some big games. He comes back for the big games. He just gets injured after it, innit? Like, just how it is, isn't it?
Right.
Big game player though. Trent, Champions League final, all them, quick. Bro,
Champions League final, Champions League semi-final. You know what I'm saying?
He was the one that.
How about this? Trent, who was one of the players of the game. How about this? Trent balling out in both games against Chelsea, in all 3 cup finals against Chelsea. Well, not 3, 2 of them, but yeah.
You have a good memory, fam. I don't remember any of those finals.
Yeah, that's why you talk about Trent the way you do. And remember, it doesn't.
No, but the thing is, I know Trent has it in a minute, but he's too lazy. What was it? It was a game. It was a game like 2 years ago. I can't remember. I don't know if it was 2 or 3 years ago. But Trent had an absolute blastic against us because he was proper running. He was getting his foot in, and he was doing well. And then the next week,
this season,
then the next week, he turns off. Doesn't want to defend. He starts getting cooked by whoever.
I know what you mean. As I said, people can do the whole.
Can't rate players like that.
I've just seen Vinny versus Trent in the UCL final. Do you know what's funny? Vinny didn't do it. Vinny stuck round the back and obviously scored the goal. That goal was actually Robertson's fault, but people actually don't watch that game properly. It was Robertson's fault that we conceded that goal. But yeah, no, I hear what you're saying about Trent. And by the way, Vinny Jr. absolutely killed Reece James as well. No one speaks about it because he's overweight.
But what are you talking about in pre-season?
No.
Or was this the thing before? This was in the Potter year, no?
He absolutely.
It was in the Potter year. That was in the Potter year. The season, but I'm pretty sure the season before that.
Vinny Jr.
The season before that, he shut up Vinny.
He shut him up. Fucked up Reece James, bro.
I'm pretty sure that was in the Potter season when the whole team was absolutely dreadful. The season before when we had Tuchel, I'm pretty sure it was actually in the game.
What I'm talking about when Vinny.
What it is, he can tell because I remember I did a watch along.
That's the wrong mic, by the way.
Huh?
Yeah, wrong mic. Yeah.
No, right. I can remember when it was because I did a DR on Watchalong. It wasn't the Potter season because ultimately it was in the Champions League and it was in the
we was in the Champions League in the Potter season. Was it the one with the white collar? It was the white collar with the blue pattern on it. I'm pretty sure that it was that season.
Hold on.
Bro,
how long was Potter at your club? How long was Potter at your club?
I swear 2.
Actually, no. He got sacked just before Real Madrid.
No, answer the question. How long was Potter at your club?
I don't know. When did he get sacked? He was there for what, like 5 months?
5 months.
5 months or something like that?
When I'm telling you, this was in the knockout stages. It wasn't even in the group stage. It was in the knockout stages. And Reece James, all of a sudden, didn't even think he was a right back. He thought he was a fucking winger, did not trap back, and was getting absolutely murdered.
Hey, but I saw the season before when he was begging him for a shot, and he completely locked him up.
More than once,
but that BD literally said, BD said, my memory is not that good. So when a player plays as little as Reece James, that's why he talks about him so highly, because he doesn't have to remember many games that he plays.
Yeah, it was Lampard. It was Lampard. Yeah, it was Lampard times.
So then that couldn't have been the
It was Lampard. Stages. It was Lampard. It was knockout stages, bro. I did a watch.
Oh, knockout. Yeah, because remember, Tuchel come and took over, innit? And then
that's it. And I remember
that wasn't the same season. It was the season after.
It was after Tuchel. It was the back end of the season, and they beat you. I think they beat you in both legs.
Let's be real. Reece James' worst cooking was Alphonso Davies.
Oh
yeah, that was the first cooking.
Wait, guys, I got a better one. When he came off the bench and Garnacho killed him. Remember when he came off the bench and Garnacho killed him?
Who are
That's my
Chelsea
winger.
playing
Oh
today?
I said it's
God.
my
I'm
winger.
gonna give him
That's my winger, you know.
Hey,
Chelsea
he
got
got the
today?
ball,
They don't.
controlled it, faked one way, off your
No,
part.
they don't. They don't have no
Oh
one.
my
But you can
days.
count. You can count on one. Actually, I'm not.
Yeah, he
No,
says
that's
the
not
year.
what he's
Bear
on.
says the year I think he meant one. The year we won the Champions League, James locked him up. The year after, Vinny corked him.
Yeah, because I think that's early days, Vinny, innit? Early days,
Big up
Vinny
Bear, by
was
the way,
being
man.
locked up far more than nowadays,
Nah,
Vinny.
Vinny was still at a high level at them times as well. Like he
Not
was
as
still
high-
at a good
bro,
level.
Hey,
yeah,
chill
yeah.
out.
Not as
man.
high of a level, but he
Bro,
was at a high level
Bro,
at
he was-
them
he was-
times as well.
he's like this. Yeah, he's
Like
got
that
better.
when he
Let's
played,
not
though.
act like Vinny is where Vinny is right now because there's definitely a
Yeah.
difference. Definitely a big difference.
Hey, you
But
see
the
Vinny
bottom line
yesterday?
But the
Nah,
bottom
I
line
didn't.
is,
I was busy
Vinny,
watching my
That
team get
stinks, I can't
fucking
lie.
But as I
spanked.
said, really, the bottom line is, bro, if you're gonna keep comparing, if we're gonna do the Trent Reece James comparisons in 2025, like,
Why are we still doing that?
There's
by the
no
way?
comparison, bro.
Like-
Reece James ain't fit. It's simple as it's over.
No, Reece James
Conversation
shit right
done.
now though.
Yes, but he's never. He's
Bro,
gonna
Is
no,
pull
that
no,
what
out.
we did? Oh,
but
is that
Jay,
what we're doing? Because
Jay.
he's fit. Now we're doing the comparison again because he's played 2
Yeah.
games. Come on,
Yeah.
bro.
Listen,
Jay,
the games
I
that
wanna-
Reece James has been
fucking
back.
Against Wolves at them, bro.
Listen,
How about this?
compare the
Jay,
James
what
that
makes
Reece
it
James has
even-
been back
what
to
makes it
Trent.
even more insulting is actually the fact that Reece James has been in and out the Chelsea team a few times. It's not like he misses 2 years and plays 1 game. He's actually played a few games, and Chelsea fans just admit when he's bang average because they say, "Oh, well, you know, he's been injured." You know, so he's just allowed to be average. The magnifying glass isn't on Reece James because no one gives a fuck anymore, bro. Like, it's not about if he's fit, he's gonna be this good for this long. We don't know that, and quite factually, go and do it. I prefer fact over what ifs.
Yes, all day long.
But it is what it is.
Bottom line is Reece James a better player. That's all that matters.
Oh, for fuck's sake. VD,
Just-
this
he's
is
a better player. He's a
Chelsea have
better player.
squad. Bro,
He's
he
a
said
better
Chelsea
player.
He said Chelsea has a better squad. He said Chelsea
Are we
has a better
still,
squad.
hold on. No, we did that in 2024. Why are we doing it again?
He's a better player. That's
Bro,
Nah,
we
it
did
is.
it and it was awkward. Why are we doing it again?
What, Trent versus James?
No, fucking Chelsea squad v fucking Liverpool squad
Nice.
again. Bro,
Nice.
wait. If we're going to do that, can we please wait till the end of the season before we do it again?
Yeah.
Well, they're flying. They keep flying. Well, they've got City. Well,
That's a.
James will be in England right back in the World Cup. We know this. If he can stay fit.
That's if Limp Bizkit could make it, man. Man, like
Yeah.
break down every 5 minutes. Yeah.
yeah.
Nah, it's
as
just, I mean, hold tight. I don't even know what his name is. Gone. City was defeated 4-2 by PSG. No shit, Sherlock. Fucking hell. Thanks for pointing that one out.
How did you find the
James
game?
is a good player, though. He's a good player. He's a good
How
player.
did you
Yeah,
find the game yesterday?
Atmosphere, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Why?
PSG fans are mint. The
They sounded
atmosphere,
mad on TV.
the atmosphere was fucking mad, bro. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Them not allowed fuckers. Yeah, man. Usual City. We didn't deserve to be 2-0 up because we didn't deserve to be 2-0 up. And the minute, like, to be fair, we had the two best chances in the first half. De Bruyne missed a sitter and Savio missed a sitter. We didn't deserve to be 2-0 up. We're 2-0 up. But the minute we came out for the second half with fucking Nunes at right back and fucking Rico Lewis at left back, I knew what time it was. There's no way we're keeping a clean sheet about one of the most fucking dynamic attacks, with Dembele and Barcola. Against Nunes and Rico Lewis, with Kovacic going off because he was bro. We got took to the cleaners. We conceded 6 yesterday. You know, I know it's 4-2. We conceded 6 yesterday. Yeah.
He was a kneecap offside, by the way.
Bro, I didn't.
Literally
Bro,
a kneecap.
that was the one just before half time.
Yeah.
We did not know why it was called off. Like, we literally had no idea why it was called off because it looked like a perfectly good goal to us. But obviously, we didn't see that. Yeah, but we were shit. Like, I can't even tell you a good player yesterday for City, to be frank with you. Ruben Diaz, obviously, first half, we kept a clean sheet. The minute he's off the pitch, we are not keeping. I mean, we're going to concede a lot of goals. It was shit, bro. It was shit. It was a mint trip, but the game itself, the mad thing is, it actually means nothing because we probably still would have needed to beat Bruges and we still need to beat Bruges. But I'm here saying it and people don't like hearing it. City fans don't like hearing it, but I was saying to everyone, that is just another reminder to me why this season not qualifying.
Right off it now.
Bro, no, I would rather we... don't get me wrong, I want another European away. So I actually do want to fucking qualify for the knockout stages. So I get to go on more away trips. But for the good of the club, I actually think we shouldn't qualify. Because if we qualify in the middle of our fucking February, where we've got to play everyone, yeah, we might now have to play another 2 Champions League games, right? And with the way we're looking, we ain't winning the Champions League this season. So why qualify for something and then risk not getting Champions League next season, where if we get the right players in, if we get a few more in the summer, strengthen the squad, we could go again next season and try and win it. If we go through, we're just risking not getting top 4 or top 5 this season. So I don't know. Rico Lewis, I've got a new name for him. He's now called Weeko Lewis because the guy is so fucking weak, bro. Honestly,
like 0 from holes, blood.
I think it's time to get. I think it's time for him to get sold.
Do you know what? I'll be real with you. I've always said it. Anyone that actually watches Rico Lewis when he plays, and nowadays he ain't playing in it no more because he's been played left back or right back. But when Rico Lewis actually plays in the central midfield role, he looks at his best in the final third, right? He's good. Technically, he's good, but he's not good enough for City in that role. Defensively, the guy's so weak. We hear this, his dad's a judo instructor. He's done judo. Bro, I've said it a million times. I went to school with kids that could do a karate chop, but were still pussy holes, right? Doing judo does not mean you're fucking physically strong. So that's not good enough. Núñez just has the biggest bozo genes you can find. And you can see it. He makes one mistake and his head just fucking goes. Like his head goes. So, yeah, Chelsea at the weekend's going to be a mad one because Chelsea aren't in the best of form, neither. But for me, that Kusanov, who we've just bought, has to come straight in the team. Has to.
Bro, relying on 18-year-olds.
Yes, bro, right now. Hold on.
Peak, man like City, you know.
Hold on. But relying... Bro,
we do.
VD, be careful, bro. Be careful, because you're just giving me more ammunition. Don't you dare let my fucking team finish above your team this season.
What did I say? I said this is mad for City.
Yeah.
Relying on 18-year-olds for City.
Bro. 100%. This is mad for the billionaire boys, yeah? That you, man, still might finish below City in our worst season in 10 years if we're talking what's mad. But if the reason why I'm saying Kusanov is at the moment we're relying on a 19-year-old in Rico Lewis who is not a defender, and we're relying on Núñez who is not a defender. If you go and look up Kusanov, yeah, the guy puts in a fucking tackle, yeah? The guy's quick. The guy is better than what we have right now. Walker's gone. It is mad we're relying on him, but at the moment, I think we do need him in the team, bro.
Tottenham got a little something. We got a little something. If you can't get a little something,
no, it's embarrassing. Honestly, it depends on if Jackson wants to turn up. If Jackson don't turn up, we're finished. I think we'll play better. I think we'll play the better football. It's just we're not going to put the ball in the back of the net.
What, play the better football than City?
Yeah, I think we've been playing better football than you lot this season.
No, this season or last 5 games?
This season.
No, all right. So this season, I would agree with you. But currently, we're talking current form.
Do you know what? Yeah, we haven't even been bad. It's just we're not scoring. Like Jackson's not putting the ball in the back of the net. That's all it is. We're missing our chances. We need a striker. If he wants to turn up and not go to Old Jackson, you could tell Old Jackson's coming back because he's offside non-stop now. Offside non-stop.
The other day he played a mint pass for that Palmer goal. Yeah. That was a fucking unbelievable pass by Jackson.
Yeah, that's what he's good at though.
He had short memories in that, but
I'm telling you, he's one of those players where he's been a little bit misprofiled. Yeah, this guy should have been a 10. Should have been a 10. Should have been playing on the wing. This guy's not a striker, man. It's just as simple like that. Brilliant player, but he's not a solo striker. Go get someone next to him at least. Like, I don't know. Go grab a striker. Maybe if you grab the lap, you can play them together or something like that. But this guy's not a striker.
Man said Man City versus Man City's B team. That's crazy.
Bro, who is it? I see you man are looking for now as well. Lavia, I swear, you see, I've seen you man and now being linked with Louise. Douglas Louise.
Douglas. Sorry, you again.
Oh, yeah. But bro, I swear, Joe Shields is literally trying to get anyone that touched Man City's academy. Pause.
To be fair, though, besides like Tosin, do you know what? Tosin hasn't even been bad. Besides Tosin, the names are good. Like Sancho.
Yeah, I agree
Sancho's
with you.
been on real. Lavia, Do you know what? When he's played, he's been good in it, but I don't know how he got injured for 45 minutes.
Conversations about Lavia.
But someone said
Bro, his injuries apparently worse than Enzo's. And like
it's not just Palmer and Lavia. It's Palmer, Lavia, Sancho, Tosin, Maresca. Yeah, he was fucking manager of the academy. Then now you're looking at Delap and you're looking at Tosin, bro.
And we wanted Oscar Bob as well. We did want him at the start.
Yeah, you did. Literally, anyone that came through that, I get that academy group was different, but I do think Tottenham. I do think Chelsea get Delap. But now you were going to say something about this about City, bro.
Oh yeah, no. You see with your new signing, you see like, do you think it's like a bit? What's the word I'm looking for? You know, like when you play a young player in a big game. If Chelsea smoked you come weekend. Does that do something to my man's confidence? Because that's his first game. Do you get what I mean?
No, I hear it. I do hear it.
Nah, but these guys from those sorts of countries, though, they're tough as nails, though. Like they're sturdy. Bro, they're the types that won't let their head drop.
Yeah, this
he's 18. You got to remember.
No, I do hear it, bro. I hear it, but I'm not saying he will play. But me personally, and what I've seen of him, and I'm not acting like I've seen loads, but what I've seen of him, the guy looks like he's built of steel. And at the moment, I'm just looking at our defense and going, we need something. Like, because this is a thing. We can score goals, but we can't fucking keep clean sheets. Like, I'm sorry, but our defense without Ruben Diaz are headless chickens. They have zero idea what they're doing. They're all over the gaff. Stones quite clearly is not fit yet. The fact that when he brought off Ruben Diaz, he brought on fucking Rico Lewis. And by the way, actually, that
Stones look scared to come on. He's like he didn't want to come on.
Shook.
Bro,
he looked bro. I look at it, he was like,
Yeah, he was doing that.
Bro, imagine though, it's half time. Diaz needs to come off, because he's not feeling well or he's whatever it is,
Not fitting it.
And Stones has said. And Stones doesn't come on. He's gone, Rico, you can come on instead of you. We know Stones is not fit, because we were surprised to see even Stones travel.
Why did Savio come off?
But did you see?
Why did Savio come off?
Because he wasn't that good.
I thought he was one of your better attacking players.
Yeah, one of our better.
No end product. Let's stop doing that.
No, but he was.
But bro, even then, but you can say one of our better players. That don't mean he was good.
Yeah,
we were really bad.
I thought Foden was cheeks though.
Foden was bro. I don't know it was good yesterday
on TV.
By the way, Edison's distribution yesterday absolutely shocking. But the worst thing is, I don't know if any of you lot could see it, but where I was sat, it was fucking blindly obvious to me. Their third goal, the one from the free kick, I was going, look at that player. No one's fucking marking him. There's a guy on the edge of the box just stood there. I'm going, look at him. Ball came over. He had yards of space to do a fucking diving header along the floor. It's just defensively, we're really fucking bad.
Just another day.
But we will see. Just another day.
Hey, but couldn't you argue, that your defense, Pep's usual defense or his defensive structure isn't really the best anyway. Like it's just been kind of hidden by how much pressure you put on the opponent. So you're always in their half, always around their box.
Yeah, 100%.
Like you lot have never been like defensively solid, but now that you aren't playing attacking football like that, or you aren't holding the ball up the pitch.
They're pressed.
I mean, if we're being real, Monts, you're right. Stones Diaz era, that was fucking elite. Like there has been, and bro, I keep going back to like if you look at the Nottingham Forest game at home where we've had the best way for Pep to play, is with 4 centre backs. It just works, right? It's the script. That's why I think we've gone and got that Kuzanov, and I think he'll play right back. That's why I don't think we're in for a right back. But do you know what? I was having a chat with someone at the airport on the way back here, and for all of our riches and all of the players that we buy and whatever, it's not good enough. Yeah, like look at Liverpool, right? If Trent is out, they've got Connor Bradley, right, on the right. If Robertson,
just before you go, is Bradley better than Rico Lewis?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
No. Bro, hold on, Jay. Before you go off on one, why are you comparing a midfielder to a right back? Because he's a midfielder. No, but Rico Lewis has played. No, hold on. Rico Lewis is a midfielder, bro. What are you doing?
Good morning. Good afternoon.
It's not right back.
We're 45 minutes into the stream, so you can't tell me go off on one when it's been.
I've
your
only
show.
been here 10 minutes.
I respect that. It's your show.
I've only been here 10 minutes.
Don't tell me I'm going off on one when I open my mouth for the
No, I
first
said
time
no. Hold on. I said
all day.
before. I didn't. I said before you go off on one. I didn't say. I said before.
All I was saying
I know you're very illiterate and that. I'm very literate and really good with words, but I said before. Yeah, you're very illiterate.
All I'm saying is like,
you mean
okay,
literate?
Rico's
No, bro, I said it on purpose.
Oh,
like, listen, Rico's in a difficult moment, but it's not
I
like
thought it was illiterate.
I feel the narrative you were going down just now of Conor Bradley being decisively better than Rico Lewis. I don't co-sign.
As a right back, I agree.
As a right back,
I
As a
don't
right
agree
back,
with
he
the
is.
path that you're
As a
going
right back, he is because
straight
I don't, bro. Because I have never Rico Lewis. And before you joined, I was saying the truth is anyone that actually watches Rico Lewis, anyone that actually knows Rico Lewis's come up the position he played in, Rico Lewis' best part of his game is in the final third. For me, Rico Lewis is a box to box, right? But what I am saying more so is that this is a great example what you've just done there. We're comparing Rico Lewis, who is a central midfielder, with what I'm saying is Liverpool have 2 right backs and 2 left backs. The fact with all the money that Manchester City spend, that we're never actually going, why don't we just play? Apart from Walker, we're never playing.
Yes, remember you had Cancelo too. Let's not forget Cancelo.
Who again didn't really play as a left back, did he?
I thought Cancelo was a better left back than he was right back, but he was still
eventually.
Yeah, but he was still a 50 to 60 million pound fullback. So I'm not sure whether that undermines your narrative or says that
because
City aren't doing that anymore.
I agree we spend money, but it's frustrating that we never have, like, everything is, let's shoehorn someone in. And do you know what? I was bantering, saying you can imagine Saturday morning, right, when Pep's announcing the team, and he goes, and Omar, and he calls Mamouche, and Mamouche is like, yeah, where am I playing? He goes, right, so Nunes needs a rest. Mamouche, I think you'll be a mint right back, you know. You're going to drop into because it's just go and get us a fullback, please.
Yeah. I hear what you're saying, but I think that the thing, like with any kind of player, like it's like, you know, like a rapper, the second album. Like the second season, the second thing is always it's always more difficult than the first. And I think for me, I like Rico Lewis a lot. Like you say, he's not a right back. I get that he's not a right back in terms of he's not
certainly not a left back.
Yeah.
Either.
So I think there's a mix between he's maybe better in different positions, but also he's also not had the best season. But so have a lot of your players.
Yeah.
So if I was to gauge
how weak he is,
your whole squad right now and engage whether or not certain players who play in certain positions are good enough or top level, there's a lot of players in your team that I would turn around and say are not of the level. It doesn't mean that I don't think they are actually of that level. It just means they're out of form. So for me, I'm like, when you say the Rico Lewis Bradley thing, I think they've both got skills that are better than each other. And it depends what you want from your fullback. You know, they've
both got skills, but ultimately one of them's a right back and one of them's a midfielder. And that's the point I was more making is we're never actually going with our on the left. Even take Vardy as a great example. Look, Vardy at times as a left back has been good, right? But now, and like yesterday as an example, when he's actually having to defend in the left back position against a winger with pace, we saw yesterday. And do you know what? There's one move PSG did, right, where they played a diagonal pass from the left to the right. The amount of space they had on the right was just ridiculous, yeah? And then literally that player played a diagonal pass from the right to the left and the amount of space they had. And it's because our fullbacks don't know how to be fullbacks because they're not fullbacks. And VD, what you said probably, or whoever said it, it is right. Like, one of my issues with Pep is through this really bad period, I question if we ever do any training on defending. Honestly, I don't know if we ever, because his whole philosophy is the best way to defend is to keep the ball, right? But at the moment, we're not able to keep the ball. Now, if you know that something is not happening, then maybe just adapt a little bit. And that's my one thing with Pep is, like, he hasn't changed. We're just leaking goals constantly.
The thing is, City have always been there.
Shush. Your club's about to make a bid, G.
On who?
Garnacho.
Hold on, I thought he was going Napoli.
Nah, bro. They might offer more, innit? Hey, BD, we'll wait and see in the next 5-10 minutes.
Where's the source, Kaz?
Are you going to start writing if they buy him?
Is it that Spanish fajitas.com site? Is it one of those?
Oh, that Fisher J's.
Trust me, bro. Trust me,
yeah. Fichales.
I'm just saying that.
So hold on. So you're buying another winger, another one.
Hold on.
I was saying earlier, yeah.
If we actually buy him, Garnacho. I don't. I'm not seeing any names.
But I've already seen that the list is literally.
Can we just?
It's literally before one second. Cunha and Burmo, which is the actual list. Apparently,
how's Garnacho being compared
Jonathan
to
David, and the last one was, which is kind of weird, is the
Jonathan.
So the thing is, like, obviously, looking at that list, yeah, David's the only one you can really get in January.
No, it's not. Because you still got Garnacho. If you still got, so due to PSR homegrown quote, all that like regulations, Garnacho goes. You can spend times free.
No, I'm not saying you can't spend that. I'm just saying, to me, Brentford and Wolves don't sell, and Ipswich certainly won't sell in January.
I can't imagine.
I can't actually. I can see maybe Brentford doing it because I think they're in a good position. But
do you remember last year with Tony? They were quoting but $1 million for a player that just came out of prison.
One thing I know for
Wolves,
Wolves are in financial troubles. They need money, but they're not
going to. They need to survive. Financial trouble would be perfect for your system. I can't even lie.
I don't know. I don't know.
How much did Tony go for again?
In the end,
what was it like?
Not that much, like 30 million.
Like 30 million.
So again, they could look at that and go, raw. We could have sold Tony for probably about 60, 70 and might go, you know what? This is the time to sell Mbuaka. We might not get this offer again. So
okay, so listen, I hear it. If United come in and, because obviously I think he's got 1 year left in the summer. So if United come in and say Mbeumo.
Oh, does he only have one? No, I think he's got a couple in it. I think he's got
2026, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I'm not too sure.
So if it's 2026 and you come in with like 70, 75 million,
2026.
I could understand that, but United would have to. 75 is a big old. It's like I was saying the other day. I was like, when you see these players like Trossard and Jota, and I put Mbeumo in that kind of bracket of players who are playing for a certain team who are ready for the step up.
Yeah.
If you're a club, you don't want to overpay. Do you know what I mean? They're the players you want in your squad, but you want to do those deals at a nice price.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's like, So I'm looking at Mbeumo like 50 million from Mbeumo is nice money. Anything over that is 60 overpay. 70 starting to
take but January is an overpayment.
You got to think.
Like if they're saying 60 to 65 for Cunha, go land it. Go use that money for him. I don't give a damn.
I mean, 65 for Cunha is not bad. I mean, it is a bit pricey. It's like when you go to London and buy a can of Coke for like £1.90. It's like you need it, but it's a little, it's a little price, but you're still gonna enjoy it. You know what I mean?
Bro. Or Magnums in fucking Manchester are costing £6 in certain shops, bro.
Daps, do you have hope with your transfers?
I mean, hope for what? I like the look of Kuzanov and Marmoush looks great, but bro, we knew in the summer we needed fucking a DM. We knew in November we needed a DM. We knew in December we needed a DM. Yesterday again confirmed we need a fucking DM, bro. Bro, it's all great and whatever, but we need a DM in it. Like
it's mad, isn't it? It's mad, isn't it?
Bro, how many days have we got? What we got? Like a week left, right? A week fucking, bro, it's great we've got stuff over the line, but we need a fucking DM.
Do you know what it is? I think in January, man, I'm in January, yeah. I feel like the best January moves are usually for the players that push moves. Like there's generally the end of the road and they need a way out. Not pushing for moves, but like, they're probably surplus to requirements. I feel like it's actually quite rare that like a deal gets struck where the club's just willing to let the player go. The player doesn't really mind staying or leaving. I feel like it's kind of that type of thing. You know what I'm saying?
Unless they're really not worth it.
Like Aubameyang, everyone forgets Aubameyang's departure from Dortmund wasn't like rainbow city. Let's just say, you know what I'm saying? Coutinho was pretty much surplus,
Yeah.
not surplus.
I feel, Monty, you're onto something. The sweet spot is kind of like a player who's underutilized at a good team.
Yeah.
That's the sweet spot.
Exactly. Like the Coutinho wasn't quite the
Douglas
guy.
Luiz, the Chiesa, as a good player, not playing that much, looking for a move. Credible club comes in. Let's do the deal.
Especially the loans, especially a good loan with obligation to buy.
Give me a good loan. Oh, give me 100%
January. Love a loan spell from January.
And apparently, that's what we're being on. And that's the thing.
I'm there. In this economic climate,
and that's where we are, because I think Douglas Luiz, City are interested in, but Juventus want an obligation to buy, and City don't want that. City don't want the obligation to buy that.
Does his girlfriend come with it?
Why am I to option to buy? People they don't do that no more. Why am I to option?
Yeah, option. So you decide, that player's good enough.
Yeah. I think that's what City are pushing for, but they're saying no. They want like a guarantee of money in the summer, and City are probably like, nah. We don't. I just think
yeah, but can beggars be choosers right now?
Right now,
I would have just took it and said, bro,
City beggars.
Bro,
I used to pray for times like this.
No, but that's where
I used to pray for times like this.
This is why I think City have been able to get Marmoush over the line. We've been able to get that Hayes over the line. We've been able to get Kuzanov over the line, because they're not positions that like everyone knows. Like, I think when we go and knock in any club's door, they're going, yeah, what do you want? And they're just hoping we say DM, because if we say DM, they could go, oh yeah, we're going to inflate the shit out of you because we know you must. If we don't, we ain't getting top 4 for me, right? So they know that, and I think that's why that is a difficult one, because everyone knows the minute City come looking for a DM, they're going to charge us, if we're buying right now, minimum probably whoever the fuck it is, 70 million, because they'll just be going, well, we know you need one. So, and we can't be. For me, I would go and get Douglas Luiz. I'd go and get Douglas Luiz on and say, whatever it is in the summer, because we must.
So you think City's going to do a thing where like they're going to wait until the summer, act like Rodri's okay, like, we don't really need a DM, and then buy one because we know that. I don't think Rodri comes back the same.
We can't. The thing is with Rodri, right? So me and Cass had this conversation before. Now, how much he comes back, similar, right? So I think Van Dijk's a really good example, because I remember when Van Dijk got his injury, he was seen doing light training in late January, right? But light training is very fucking light training, We did not see Van Dijk until the summer. Right? Now, people are seeing Rodri in light training and going, oh, he might be back this season. If we rush him back, then he will definitely not be the same. And there's risk of serious future injuries. We have to give him a good 5-6 months to rebuild the muscle around him. But even at that point, he will never be the same as he was, right? He will never be. And what I mean by that is not just his playing ability, is we have to remember Rodri has been, including internationals, probably a 75+ game a season player, right? For between City and Spain, probably 75 games a season. He will never be that player again. So even if he does come back and he can start, he's going to need rest now. We can't play him so whether Rodri comes back or not, we need backup. Like, we have to. So just go and get Douglas Luiz done, man. If Douglas Luiz wants to come to City, knowing when Rodri is there, go and get it. Just go and get it done. Has to. We have to. Or not just this season, but the impact will be next season as well.
And he knows the Prem as well. It makes sense.
Yeah. And I know he hasn't been, from what I've heard, he hasn't been great in Juventus. I think he has had an injury over there, but he does know the Premier League. And if we go by what he was like for Villa, he was a good player at Villa.
I think the thing is, obviously, on that as well, though, like, because I remember Xavi. Go on.
Oh, no, I was going to say,
I remember Xavi did his, I think Xavi was the first person I saw that did his ACL, who kind of plays in that position. And obviously his game, medical advancements have changed a lot since then, but his game changed a lot. So I you might see Rodri being a bit more of a playmaker. You might see City asking him to cover less distances. he's probably going to rotate a lot more, like Daps said. So I think for City, with that, it's kind of like, if it's going to be a big signing, like obviously you saw City try to buy Rice, so it's obviously something that's on their mind. I don't think you want to rush that signing.
No,
do you know what I mean?
No.
So it's like, I think if I'm City, I take my time, with that signing. You've bought 2 centre backs, an attacker. Maybe if you can get someone on loan just for bodies, that I understand the logic, because it's not like you haven't already spent like 150 plus now. So yeah, I think it's a big thing for City to replace Rodri or to buy his successor. And City have been, trying with these little Perones and all these other players who maybe it's time for them to.
Oh boy, he existed.
He's got his out on loan.
That's what I'm saying. Like a Bruno Guimaraes. Oh, sorry, someone in the comment section. Good.
We ain't getting him.
You're not getting him in
January.
January.
Not in January.
And you know what? In hindsight,
now.
Bro, we had this. I'll speak. Bro, we should have gone and got him in the summer, right? We could have got him in the summer. I believe his release clause was about 100 million last summer.
Yeah.
In hindsight, we should have gone and got him then, because right now, there's no chance we're getting him. Not a chance in hell we're getting him. Newcastle aren't getting rid of him. And right now, we wouldn't want to leave Newcastle for City. So we ain't getting him. Do you want to put the other super chat up?
Midoriya says, we need serious comments about Bernardo. He's done out here. 0 from holes, still a you need to be looking at some seniors, KDB, Silva, Foden, and Gundo.
Right, so let's deal with all of them separately. Hold on. Let's deal with all of them separately, right? For me personally, I hear it on KDB, I hear it on Gundo, and I hear it on Bernardo Silva.
On PSG, by the way. Did I miss the PSG section?
We didn't speak on it that much. We can speak on it more. But them 3 players, the 3 seniors you just listed, yeah, we all know they're going in the summer. So I don't even know, it's not a conversation. That still doesn't change the fact that Rico Lewis is not a good fullback, right? So we can speak on them. But they're like the players he just listed, bar Foden, are fucking. Hold on one second, bro. Are old men. Yeah.
Just on Rico Lewis. So obviously now he's kind of like, we're saying he's not a good fullback. Previous seasons, I think that even if he's not a good fullback, he did a good impression of being a good fullback.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? As in credible.
No, bro. I'll be real with you. Right. When I've seen him as a fullback, and this is the thing, starting positions where Sky put you...
I thought he started the season well, though. This is my point. I thought Rico Lewis from fullback this season, when he started, Walker came back in the side, and everything messed up.
Let me please... Right, what we're doing here is we're going as a fullback, We are saying he's a fullback based on where Sky and all the other apps put a player at the start of a game, right? Now, if you look at Rico Lewis, when he's played in an actual fullback position doing fullback things, he's never been good, right? But when we're at home, when we're at home and we are playing as a team that has most of the ball and he's all of a sudden moving in and basically sitting next to Rodri or sitting next to Kovacic, camped in the other team's half, moving the ball about, yes, then he's good. But that's not a fullback role. That's just where you start the game on the pitch. He's weak, bro. He's weak. Like, I can remember when we played you last season or the season before, and he was getting cooked in the first half so badly, we had to drag him and play Laporte there because he's not a fullback.
But don't you think it's a bit unfair, though, putting it all on an 80? Obviously, not all on an 80.
I agree with you.
Talking about him in isolation. We're talking about him in isolation.
If you want me to call out who I'm calling out, and again, this is where I was going with the players that he listed, because he listed Gundogan, Kevin De Bruyne, and Bernardo Silva. Them 3, and there's one other player I will come to. Those 3, for me, they're between the age of 31 and 34, playing every single game and fucking burnt out. And do you know what? Like I think it was Neville said, they've won it all together, but now they're losing it all together and they're just dropping off. For me, the one that needs calling out, and admittedly he's had some good games recently, is Phil Foden, because he is in his prime age. He is player of the season. So yeah, I agree with that. If I'm actually calling players out, I ain't calling Rico out, because I'm just saying he's not a defender. Go and get me an actual defender. I'm not blaming it on Rico. He's just not good enough. Like, it's not... I think Pep came out yesterday or the day before, and he said when we come out of this period that we're in now, there are certain players that he will never forget. And he said, I'm not going to list them, but they know who they are. They're players that have been playing through injury and been playing out of position, right? And fucking the spotlight's being put on them and everything's being thrown at them. But I appreciate that this is not their role and they're just trying to get us over the line. Rico will be one of them. But it is what it is. That's where the club need to do better. The club need to go and get its proper defenders.
Hey, Kat, quickly, was you one of the Daps? Was you one of the ones that had the convo with is Foden better than Saka and that? Was you one of them?
Never entertained it, bro. Nah, never.
Okay.
Bro,
I was just making.
I don't like it, bro. I don't like it because I think Saka's fucking unbelievable. And I actually got asked a question about 3.5 years ago on Twitter, who is more generational, Saka or Foden? And I didn't know what generational meant because it's a modern day term in it, this generational thing. But someone explained to me that it's someone that is very unique. And I said, all right, at this point, I think Saka just started being played as right winger. And I was saying, well, if you can take a left back that can then go and play as a right back, I would say that's more generational than a player that Foden's a system player, bro. And I understand that because he's come up through the ranks. But last season, Foden was better than Saka, right? But in the last 3 or 4, he was. Yes, he was.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I think he had more. I think he had more GA, but I don't think there was a huge difference between the two players.
I didn't say huge difference. I just said better. I didn't say huge difference. I think he was better though.
I think they were the same level.
Why was
Foden was player of the year, but he wasn't better than Palmer, was he?
Yes, I think he was. Yeah,
I feel like he was, bro.
Yeah. You think so?
I feel like Palmer was right. I think all three of them are very close.
All three of them were it was like
all three of them were.
I'm not going to hold you if you think one was better than the other. I'm not going to die on a hill. I just think there wasn't much gap. I think
do you know what it is?
Similar level.
Do you know what it is for me? Right, I always say that when you're looking at who had the best season, then the back end of the season, right, the crucial games, right, they're worth double points, right? Because if you take your club from this to this, right, they're double points. Now, I understand Palmer did that, but at the start of last season, everybody was saying, with De Bruyne injured, Foden must step up. And that's exactly what he did. Foden stepped up and he got us over the line. There were games last season, and Chelsea fans, you'll say the same about Palmer, but there was a lot of games last season where I was thinking, we ain't going to score here. And Foden was grabbing the games by the scruff of the neck and getting braces, getting hat tricks. So that's why for me, however, if I'm looking over the last 4 seasons, Saka's had 3 better seasons than Foden. Right? Foden's had 1 better season than Saka. So at the moment for me, but I don't like the conversation because the minute you have this conversation, you're put as a Saka hater. Or now, Daps, you don't rate Palmer. Even with when people are now trying to do the Isaac Haaland thing, because I'm saying personally for me as a number 9, not as a footballer, I think Haaland's better. People are like, why don't you rate Isaac? I'm like, I didn't say that once. So I've never had that conversation. It's an awkward conversation, to be fair. I think it's an awkward one as a City fan. I'll be real with you. Because you want to defend your boy, but when you think someone like Saka's disrespected. He is.
Listen, the only thing I say about that, when we were bad, Saka was still putting up mad numbers. When we were good, Saka's putting up numbers. For me, when the goals got not mad, but he was putting up
good
numbers.
The numbers that Martinelli's putting up now, bro.
But again, what are you talking about? But what are you talking about? Are you talking every season or across the 4 seasons?
No. Every season, Saka's numbers have got better. Every season he gets better. So my thing with that is like, Foden, you've been in the team that's been winning the trebles. Yes,
but this is, bro. You're now doing exactly what I just said, because I said, Saka's had 3 better seasons, Foden's had 1, and now you're going, the only thing is, and basing it on multiple seasons. I agree with you. I'm just talking last season. I think Saka over the last 4 seasons has had 3 better seasons than Foden. So I'm not saying, I just think last season Foden was better than Saka. It's an awkward conversation for City fans because we want to defend our boy. But the truth is, over the last 4 seasons, Saka has been better than Foden. He has been.
By the way, we're not even on 300 likes. months.
This is what happens when City's the core conversation, isn't it? That's why. You know what I mean?
We spent a good half.
Bro, the numbers drop when City's a core conversation.
They're hating on you, Daps. They're hating.
Yeah, but
no, that's when City have lost. The numbers go
up.
And then when it gets boring City talk, like they're like here for the first 5 minutes, and then it's like, now we're talking City. Fuck them.
Look, let's get to 300 likes at least, or 350. Look, if everyone has dropped what they're doing on
350, please, not 300,
exit.
350.
Yeah, if you exit the live chats, you know where it is. A lot of you are watching on your phones. It's quite obvious. If you're on your computer, it should be even easier. If you're on the tablets, even easier. It's the whole screen. It's just if you just smash the likes and then go from there. Even if you're watching it back. Don't be lazy. Come on, man.
Quick question for you, Cass.
What, Garnacho?
No, what's going on with Rashford?
Hi, bro. Inshallah. Innit?
Oh, is he back in training?
Yeah, no, obviously he's training, but I'm just saying.
Oh, fucking hell.
I don't know, man. What would you say? Halal Barcelona or something. Halal. They say Halal Madrid, Halal Barcelona, innit? That's the next one.
What? Barca.
I'm hoping, mate.
Bro, you do know if he goes, but the one thing with Barca is you do know factually if he goes to Barca, you man are still paying a big chunk of his wages.
Yeah, probably half.
Yeah.
Probably half.
Yeah.
But
still paying 200 bags a week.
Hey, why are you shaking your head, VD?
Because I know what you're gonna say, man.
Yeah, because I know you got them all on notification. When I said 5-10 minutes, don't play about all your Chelsea little rumor sources, all of that bullshit. What's the name? Darko, Carefree Youth, Chelsea Dodgers, all them, man.
Oh, will you riot?
Yeah.
If you buy him, are you going to riot with the other Chelsea boys in their masks?
You're going to go for a protest with...
if they start protesting, I will.
Or could Garnacho be... Could Garnacho
60 million, bro. 60 million.
Allow it. You, man, are getting mugged off by fucking them, man. That is mental.
I don't think you will put up 60 million. I think you'll put
Bro, if we put anything over 30 mil, we've been shagged.
You'll get you know it's gonna be 50 plus, isn't it? We all know we get 50 M's plus, isn't it? It won't be 60 though. That'll be
110 million. That would be on Mudryk.
It might be like 50 plus 5 or 50 plus
They're getting 10 you back for Mount, bro. They are getting you back for Mason Mount.
Hey, we love to see it.
I need to get back as well, man.
Trust me, man. The Havertz thing, innit? You know it.
I need to get back.
United are paving the way to take Cole Palmer off you.
We could have paid an extra 10 million for Kavicha. Like, what are we doing, man?
And that's actually a touchline winger. Makes more sense, isn't it? It's crazy.
How many wingers have you got now?
More than wing kings.
Not including Mudryk because he's a druggy. Maybe like 3. I think we got Neto, Madueke, and Sancho. And then if you include Tyreek George, who obviously isn't good enough to start, then.
And Jackson, who everyone tells me is better on the left.
What about Felix?
Felix, yeah.
We want to loan him out. They're trying to loan him out.
I'll take Felix, you know.
Bro, if I'm telling you now, I would love a little loan. No obligation. Just be a little J bag and just come over to us, man. Come on, man. You know you want it.
I'll take Felix, 100%.
Yeah. Anyways, people, as much as you want to subscribe to Never a Foul, it doesn't mean you can't go subscribe to other channels. You know, Catch is also on YouTube, not just Twitch. So you can also go find him on YouTube or Twitch. Same name. Just remember, same process. Screenshot it. You don't have to look in the description. You can just go type the name in YouTube right now, and you can come back if you wish. If not, then we'll see. You know, Big Six Band's nearly on 15K as well, but we'll see. Jay will finally do up some content when he decides
I've got my channel names. They're ready.
What's the names? We should decide.
I gotta be careful because there's a few haters in the comment section before I go on GoDaddy to register the domain tomorrow and it's gone. You know, like know them ones.
Wait, go and give us some. Give us some of the options.
Yeah.
No, I already know what. Basically, it's like. In fact, let me go register the domain.
I quite like your name that you got now. I think that's a good name you got now, though. J rated R. That's a good name.
J rated R. Yeah, but that's not the name of my channel. Like,
you don't need it to be. Yeah, I mean,
the name of my channel. Yeah, J rated R is good. It's not bad.
What about illiterate J?
I've got the team sheet, which is pretty good.
Are you trying to do a tactical thing?
I'm just gonna. Oh wow. Me, kind of, but not. I need to just register this now. I'm gonna register it, and then I'll tell you what the name is. All right, let's sort this out.
Hold on, is this a website or fucking YouTube?
Yeah, what
are you registering?
No, because
someone
it makes
takes
it
the name.
easy. Like, so for example, like it makes it easier once you've got the domain and the emails and everything around it. So then it's still my brand thing, and it's a good one because I've never seen anyone use it. So yeah, this is let me just buy it first, but it's a really good concept. You guys will like it. Like,
you're one of them, man. That's like Steve.
Well, listen,
we set up a new channel. He's gone and bought the .com and the .co.uk. I was like,
yeah.
I'm just thinking of setting up a YouTube channel, bro. I don't know what's going on here with websites and that.
No. So you'll see in a second. But yeah, that's what I'm trying to do at the moment. So we'll see how that goes.
Rated Spursy.
I had Chicken Ball FC. I quite like that.
Bro,
I was creative before.
No, so bit self-appreciation. Yeah, Chicken Ball FC. Yeah, that could be it. But no, we'll see, man. We'll see. Like, someone left a really nice comment on the other channel I saw the other day, didn't they? They said JJ always talks sense.
I can't remember his name, but he usually watches live, but he doesn't comment.
Who?
He always does paragraphs. He's a sound guy. I can't remember his name though.
Yeah.
What about him?
He's always commenting on all the videos. He just said Jay's like a great acquisition to the panel.
So he used a great. Didn't even say good.
I feel terms. He's actually Jay's burner.
I feel Jay actually gets teamed up on. I feel when I'm watching the daytime shows that Jay's on. Yeah.
But how about you didn't get the nighttime show? Man, try to compare Wan-Bissaka without watching Wan-Bissaka all season to Mazraoui.
No, I didn't know.
Imagine having an opinion.
No, what I actually said, because this is a good wider conversation. I said, right, is Mazraoui a material upgrade on Wan-Bissaka?
1,000,000 quadrillion%.
I said no.
Without watching Wan-Bissaka this season, you know what he told me before you go, Jay. You gotta give me this one. You gotta give me this one. You gotta give me this one. I asked him, "What's Wan-Bissaka's role under Lopetegui? How does he play?" He said something similar to Man United. I said, "Yeah, you don't watch him."
You asked me how does
been playing on the left.
No, you asked me. Okay, so Kaz,
a little bit, but
I get what you did there, and it's smart. I haven't seen a huge amount of Wan-Bissaka this season, right? But the fact he's got 2 goals and Mazraoui has none, right? And so, if anything, me not seeing him this season is supporting your argument. Because if I had, and I'd seen this guy scoring a couple of goals and contributing, and I already know he's better than Mazraoui defensively, then it makes my point stronger than your point, even.
Well, I mean, this season, he hasn't been better than Mazraoui defensively because he's actually been getting.
Do you think Mazraoui has been good defensively this season?
Yeah, he's had actually. I can count 3 bad games out of all the minutes because he plays every single game.
Don't know. He started well. He's dropped off for me.
Yeah, he looks leggy, but I like him more as a right centre back.
I'm not trying to be a stat merchant here. I'm saying materially.
I've seen Doku rip Wan-Bissaka. I've seen Doku rip one time in Mazraoui.
Upgrade on Wan-Bissaka, and if so, why?
Because one keeps the ball much better. He's way more composed. What's it called? When he inverts, if he wishes to invert, he's calm. Like again, just calm and collected. I say he's got much better passing. The only thing that I would say Wan-Bissaka's got over him is obviously, like no one really does, is the 1v1 duels. I don't think Wan-Bissaka's got any much more. I don't even think Wan-Bissaka's much faster than him either. I've seen
Mazraoui just fits his system better.
No, he's not that. But Wan-Bissaka's got obviously good stride and he relies on recovery. Mazraoui doesn't rely on recovery.
Okay, that's fair enough. I mean, I personally, I don't see the upgrade aspect of it.
I think he's not a great wing back. I think he's better. I think he's an inverted fullback or just a normal fullback.
And this is what I landed on, Kaz, isn't it? Because I said to you, would Wan-Bissaka in a 3 at the back playing on the right centre back?
No.
Wouldn't that? I think that.
No,
I think that
wasn't even that great at getting forward.
In a low block, he'd be amazing. But when it comes to stuff when you want to be expansive, get up the field, and more than that, even just playing out from the back, it's a good reason why everyone either pressed Wan-Bissaka or left him to do whatever he wanted because they knew he was going down back to the other side, and you're going to get.
Okay, fair enough. All I'm going to say, Kaz, is Wan-Bissaka has at least one super attribute in terms of like his Dr. Octavius leg. You know, like in terms of like making tackles and stuff like that. Does Mazraoui have any standout attributes?
But the thing is, you have composure. There you go. There's one super attribute, composure.
Yeah, but see, people say, "Oh, Mazraoui," like all the stuff that you used to criticize Wan-Bissaka for, Mazraoui does too. Mazraoui switches off all the time.
Mazraoui
switches off all the time at the back post.
Yeah, but so does Wan-Bissaka.
Switches off.
So does Trent. So does most
fullbacks. Same thing you guys used to kill Wan-Bissaka for. You give Mazraoui a pass.
Wan-Bissaka, yeah, but the thing is, yeah, you know, in like even when it's
Wan-Bissaka couldn't play. He can't play football though, bro. Like he's so bad.
Mont, how about this? How about this? You know what I learned in academy? You know what I learned in academy? Don't dribble with your instep. How does Wan-Bissaka still dribble right now with his instep? So every time he tries to do
come through as a winger. He was a winger them times as well.
And how you don't when you dribble with your instep, every time you want to take a turn like Wamby tries to do, yeah, you get tackled more time. But because he's so unorthodox, it's all over the gap.
You might already know what it is. It's Wan Madwaki, bro.
Okay. That's fair enough. I'm not gonna listen.
When you want to dribble like that,
fair enough. Like,
it's actually crazy because I can actually see the similarities. You know,
we're gonna end it there.
You know what I mean? Yeah?
You know, with that the awkward, like, you know, where it's like the body shapes like talking and stuff. Yeah, nah.
Yeah, we're gonna end it there, anyways. The live isn't up yet, but Rants is gonna be live with once in the next 15, 25. Is it? No, have you got the link? I don't see it live at the moment. On my screen.
Refresh it.
I have.
Starting at 1:45 though, so you might want to.
Yeah. That's fine. But so because I can't see Rants' stream live, I was gonna redirect there. This is just gonna go to FamZone TV. Go raid it up. There's 600 people in the house. That means 600 people can go subscribe potentially to one of the name tags as well. Whether it's on Twitch, if you like, go watch it. Some mad GTA stuff. Bar that Monster's actually 200 away from 15K.
Wow.
As I said,
how many's in there?
600. Well, it's gone down to 200. So
yeah, go over there, man.
Man, and that means 500. At least 500 of yous. At least go over, or 200 of yous. At least go over to FamZone TV and go raid that up, man.
Oh, by the way, Daps. Are you beating?
Oh
Bruges?
shit, Aiden's onto me. Aiden's onto me. He's rumbled my whole bag.
I just want to quick, like, are you beating Bruges?
Yeah, but I don't. But I've said, bro, I don't want to. I want to go out, but yeah.
And there we go.
I do think we do beat Bruges.
It is diagonally from here on. All right, VD, get the job done, G.
Go on, Nacho G.